Hey guys, Brave coming back at you with another video, and today I want to talk about Cobalt Guardian and Deflecto-Bot, two very polarizing figures in the Hearthstone community, mostly because Cobalt Guardian just got replaced with Deflecto-Bot in Ashes of Outland 17.0. Cobalt Guardian was such an essential part of many high-rated builds in Hearthstone Battlegrounds. In fact, most high-rated builds actually ran two Cobalt Guardians because they worked so well, even if they only had one reset, if they had zero resets, or they were acting as a reset themselves for the tier 6 Murloc that actually gets Divine Shield from Cobalt Guardian, losing it. So the Hearthstone Battlegrounds team was like, this guy might be a little bit too strong. Many people thought that maybe they should put him in tier 4, but they said no, he might be a little too weak at tier 4. So they went back, and what they came up with was Deflecto-Bot. And there's a key difference between Deflecto-Bot and Cobalt Guardian. You'll notice that Cobalt Guardian actually doesn't start with Divine Shield. You have to have an extra board space open so that you can play a mech and actually give it its Divine Shield, so you'll have it at the start of every single round, and you won't need to do that initial reset to get it going. Whereas Deflecto-Bot actually starts with Divine Shield, so you don't actually need that extra board space. And I think that this is a key, but a small but important difference. There's a stat difference between these two. Deflecto-Bot is obviously -3, -1 compared to Cobalt Guardian. But the fact that it starts with Divine Shield is important because in order to make Deflecto-Bot as strong as Cobalt Guardian at the start of the match, you also need to play another mech. You need to play a Metal Leaper, you need to play a Screwjank Clunker, and then you're starting to be at just about the point where Deflecto-Bot is as powerful as Cobalt Guardian. And I think that this is really important because that's the same 3 gold that you would be using to put Cobalt Guardian online. It's the same, it's, the 3 gold required to make the unit worth something. So we're seeing kind of a similar cost to bring these two online. And I think that that's important because actually, I think that these two are not that different at all. And I actually think that if you're a smart player right now, what you should be doing is getting these, abusing Deflecto-Bot as much as possible, because it's still really, really, really good. For one, it starts with Divine Shield, so you don't have to play that extra minion. You can play your Metal Leaper, your Screwjank Clunker instead, your Iron Sensei, get it up to par, and then suddenly you have this Divine Shield piece on the board that resets just like Cobalt Guardian did. It does all of the things that it did. It just started at this -3, -1 place. And plus, for every, mech that it does, it gets +1 attack. So you're talking about if you have a Replicating Menace on the board, if you have your Harvest Golems on the board, if you have your Mechano Egg on the board, you're getting buffed as well. So yeah, I don't know what you guys are thinking about these two different minions, but I actually don't think that this is as big of a nerf that as Blizzard wanted for it to be. I actually think that this is pretty similar to Cobalt Guardian, and I think that people who are trying to up their rating would be really wise to go ahead and take Deflecto-Bots while everyone else is waiting for the meta to settle, while everyone else is waiting to see, actually, yeah, it's still good. I can still take that minion. So yeah, it's always going to be -3, -1 behind Cobalt Guardian for sure. But, I just don't think that that's enough to make it, because all of these other, mechs are used to cycling minions. They're used to cycling their Leapers. They're used to cycling their Screwjank Clunkers. They're used to, putting in an Iron Sensei for a little bit. They're used to doing all of these things that makes their units bigger. So, it's basically the same thing, guys. It's going to be fine. I think that if you're really smart right now, here's a build that you can do. Take a Deflecto-Bot, put it in your first position. Your 2 tier 6 Murlocs, put those in positions 2 and 3. The tier 6 Murlocs that get Divine Shield when another minion loses it. Put another Deflecto-bot in your 4th spot. So you'll have your Deflecto-bot loses Divine Shield, your Murlocs gain it, they attack, your next Deflecto-bot goes, or Bronze Emissary or whatever, they get it back, your Murlocs get it back again. It still functions the same way. You can have a Mechano Egg in that build, you can have probably a few replicating menaces, and it's going to be exactly the same thing. And from there, you can use your Bolvars, you can use your tier 4 dragons that get +2/+2 every time somebody loses a Divine Shield. These are great. These are great, and they're still going to be extremely relevant builds in 17.0. So I say, stay the course. Cobalt Guardian is basically not gone. Like, it's the same thing. Like, look at these two. They're 2 peas in a pod. Come on. Anyway, if you haven't already, like and subscribe below. Tell me what you think about this video. Tell me what you think about Cobalt Guardian and Deflecto-Bot. Are they similar? Are they too similar? Are people still going to be playing the fuck out of them? I'm sure they are. Anyway, guys, thank you so much. Like, subscribe, and I'll be with you soon. Later.